Welcome to IDB, everyone. It is Andrew here, and we have Elgato's Thunderbolt 3 dock. Just another one of the many Thunderbolt 3 docks that have hit the market since the launch of the latest MacBook Pro, which, if you didn't know, uses nothing but Thunderbolt 3 ports along its sides. Elgato is known for making a number of great accessories, several HomeKit accessories that are very popular, as well as some great capture ones to capture HDMI recordings. The dock is an updated version of their Thunderbolt 2 dock that they released previously. Other than just supporting Thunderbolt 3, there are a few other notable improvements on the last generation. There's also really nice utility that you can download, and we'll get to that towards the end of this video on how that can really help you out. So the dock itself is fairly small. It's actually one of the smaller ones that we've seen. But of course, just like all the others, it has a ridiculously large power brick. And in fact, it's the same power brick, other than the Elgato logo, that we've seen on many of the other ones. It's really big, but that extra weight and stuff put into the power adapter means the actual dock itself can be more slim. Like all Thunderbolt 3 docks, the aim is clear: to have one accessory to plug into your Mac to support a ton of other accessories without having to plug them in individually. On the front, we have a sole USB 3.0 port, as well as an audio input and an audio output, but it's not just a regular audio output, it's actually amplified, so you get even better audio from it. Along the back, we have a number of other ports, starting off on the left with Gigabit Ethernet. Then we have two more USB 3.0, so that means 3 USB ports total, 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, one of those is obviously going to go to your Mac, and the other one to some other peripheral, then DisplayPort, and then of course power. Totally user preference, but I kind of wish the power port was on the other side. Just fits my desk configuration better that way, but it's a pretty minor annoyance and something that probably affects mostly just me. I really like the look and feel of this dock. It has a matte black plastic front and back with this curved aluminum enclosure around the outside. It even kind of props up a little bit and just looks really nice. Like most of the others, it's pretty much plug and play. Open it up, plug in the power, you're good to go. And you only need to connect one cord to your Mac to start getting the benefits. And what's nice is it does offer pass-through charging, so you don't have to plug in a separate power cord. In fact, you get a full 85 watts of power, which is just shy of the maximum 87 watt that the 15-inch MacBook Pro can support. So you're pretty much going to get full charging, and it's better than some of the other chargers that were only bringing in 60 watts of power. One little thing that I really love that they did was there's no lights on here. There's none at all, so you don't know if it's plugged in or that it's powered on or anything. And while that sounds like a bad thing, it's a great thing, because I am tired of all these little LEDs flashing across my desk, and I love the fact that this has nothing on there just to sit there blinking at me constantly all the time. So I really like the fact that they ditched the LED status light to let you know what's happening. I mean, you literally plug it in, you can tell if it's working or not, so I'm glad that that port is not there. The Elgato dock is also one of the only ones that offers charging when it's not connected to your Mac. Many of the other ones require it to be connected to your Mac before it'll charge any peripherals that are plugged in, whether it's your iPhone, iPad, or Apple Watch. Those just wouldn't charge unless your Mac was there. Well, luckily that's not the case here. I can completely disconnect my Mac and still power up my iPhone, my Apple Watch, or whatever it may be. Now, say you have a lot of peripherals plugged in, which, I mean, if you have one of these docks, that tends to be the case. And if you needed to unplug everything, you could go through and eject each hard drive one by one, especially as a video professional. I have a lot of hard drives plugged in. Now you don't have to do that because you can use the little utility to eject them all at the same time. It also adds other benefits like upgrading the USB power speed to 1.5 amps, as well as providing support for Apple's SuperDrive. Now, because this is Thunderbolt, you are not just limited to the ports here. You have that Thunderbolt 3 port, which can go out to another Thunderbolt drive, like my OWC RAID here we reviewed previously, and now I can use that, and then any other accessories that are plugged into that, and just keep daisy chaining them on. The one port I still do that wish they had was some sort of SD or compact flash, or some sort of I/O for connecting cameras other than just USB. I do just have one that's USB powered that I can plug in that'll hold all my different cards, but I would have liked to see something built in. It also works with great displays. You can connect 2 4K displays or one 5K display. Personally, I love the design of the Elgato Thunderbolt 3 dock. It's probably my favorite of all the ones we've seen so far. If you want to pick one up, you can find a link for it below in the description, and let us know what you think down in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Until next time, it is Andrew for IDB.